and I want to welcome you in our English class. Today is September 1st. So today is the first day of September. Okay, so I really hope to see you all very soon. But for today, kids, we are going to continue with Unit 5. It's about finding information from diagrams and charts, okay? Again, we are going to discuss finding information from diagrams and charts. So as early as now, kids, I want you to please bring out your books and go to, not go, but open on page 100. Okay, so please get your books and turn to page 100. Okay, so on your book, on page 100, it says here, what can you find out about this hut from the diagram? So this is an example of a diagram. So if you can see this picture, okay, it is an example of a diagram. This is also an example of a diagram. There are thousands of examples of a diagram. So what is a diagram? Diagram is a simple plan that represents an idea, a system, plan, etc. This one meaning etc. and many more. It is often drawn to explain how it works. Drawn, meaning they show, they are more on visuals. Okay, it can be very colorful. It can be made up of shapes, pictures, colors, shapes, numbers, many. So I will be sending you some more example of diagrams. So again, this is what we mean by a diagram, okay? This is also an example of a diagram. This one here is also an example of a diagram. Okay, so it says here, what can you find out about this hut from the diagram? So we have to answer letter B questions. Okay, that would be for you, let's see. Okay, so for letter B, it says here, read the questions and say the answers before you write them. So that will be for task 1, I should say. So for now, we have to discuss diagrams. Okay, so again, this is the meaning of diagram. And this is an example of a simple diagram. I'm sorry if it doesn't really look so nice. Okay, so this diagram shows how many animals are there in the house. Okay, so for example, my house, I have several animals. I have a dog, I have a cat, I have a rat. Okay, let's change this to mouse. Okay, no, let's change it to rabbit. Rat is not really good. It's something to take care of inside the house. Okay, so I have a dog, I have a cat, I have a rabbit, I have a pig, I have a cow, and I do have a hen at home. So this diagram shows us how many of these animals do I have, okay? So at home I have, so this is a dog. Now this line here shows the number of animals that I have at home, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the line here represents number 1, okay? Now, how many dogs do I have? I have 1 dog because the diagram shows this part which is 1, okay? It's been shaded. So it means that I only have 1 dog, okay? How many cats do I have? Let's see. So this diagram reaches until 4. So how many cats? 4 cats. I have 4 cats at home. Okay. Next, rabbit. Rabbit, let's see. Okay, so what number is this? This is number 3. So how many rabbits do I have? I have 3 rabbits. Okay, 3 rabbits at home. Okay, next, pig. How many pig do I have? Pig. This is what the diagram shows. So it's 1. I have 1 pig at home. Okay. Next, cow. How many cow do I have? 2. I have 2 cows at home. And lastly, hen. How many hen do I have? Diagram. 5 hen. Okay. Easy, right? So diagrams are very useful, kids, especially when you're interpreting informations. It is one way for your plans, your ideas to be much easier for people to understand. Okay, right? So there you go. So there's only one missing here. Most diagrams, they always have a title here. Like not really a title, but it's the information of what the diagram is all about. Okay, so I can also put here my animals at home. Okay, my animals at home. So in that title alone, you can have an idea if what the diagram is all about, right? Okay, so that would be diagram in a chart. So again, everyone, for diagrams and charts, it can be made up of circles, rectangles, heart, shapes, numbers, colors. There are different types of diagrams and charts. Okay? Alright, so moving on to the language focus for today, we are going to discuss a little bit more about sentences. So sentence, sentences should start with a capital letter or a big letter. Okay, uppercase, capital letter. You should know that by now. Or the big letter, right? So we have your big uppercase S and lowercase letter S. So sentences, they should start with uppercase, capital letters, big letters, and they should have a full stop, like period. So if you make a sentence, it should be full stop, which in this sentence, she is smart, period. This one shows it's the end and it's a full stop sentence. And most importantly, it should have sense, okay? What do we mean by that? It has the verb and the subject that we learned before. So, which in here, she is smart. She is the subject, is the verb, and smart is an adjective that describes her. Okay, so this is a sentence again. If you do write sentences, it should begin with a capital letter and end with full stop, which this period here represents, okay? And it should have sense, and it should be a complete sentence with a verb and a subject, okay? Alright, so next, he is hungry, but he is lazy to cook. So in this sentence, I want to discuss more that sometimes we can use some words like and. So if you want to follow me, it's on your book on page 102. So in this sentence, he is hungry, but he's lazy to So this is one sentence. This can be one sentence. So as you can see, there are two independent sentences here. However, if you want to join two sentences in one sentence, so one sentence, two sentences, but if you want to join them together, you can use the words but. What else? On your book we have and. What else? So and or, right? So you can use these words in order to join two sentences, okay? Alright, so like in this one, and you should always remember it should begin with capital letter, uppercase, and it should be full stop sentence with the use of your period, punctuation mark, right? Okay, so there you go. That will be our language focus. We are going to have activities for this as well. But for now, for task 1, everyone, please do on page, I think that's 100. Okay, please open your book on page 100. Okay, 100, page 100 and 101. So this activity is about diagrams, okay? It's about diagrams. So it's very easy and you have to do this on your book. So this will be your task 1. I will explain to you more during our class. Okay, I'm back, kids. Thank you for answering task 1. It's time to give you task 2. But before that, I want to explain more about conjunctions that we just learned in the first presentation for today's lesson. So conjunctions, as I mentioned earlier, we have your but, and, or, so, right? However, there are few more conjunctions that you should know. Now, what is a conjunction first? Conjunctions is a word that joins together words, phrases, or parts of a sentence. Again, conjunctions are words, okay? These words that joins together. What does these conjunctions join together? They join words, they join phrases, they also join sentences, okay? So again, it's like a glue that joins something together, okay? So this is a very famous, but it's very, like, how do we say it? It's an easy way, okay? An easy way for you to remember your conjunctions. We have your fanboys, okay? This is very useful, especially when as early as now you want to remember your conjunctions. So conjunctions, we have our famous fanboys. We have F for, A for and, N for nor, B for but, O for or, Y for yet, and S for so. Okay? So these are your conjunctions, coordinating conjunctions. And these words are used to join words, phrases, and parts of a sentence. Okay? Alright, so I hope you will remember your fanboys. So what again are your fanboys? We have your F for, A for and, N for nor, B for but, O for or, Y for yet, and S for so. Okay? Alright, so for your task 2, kids, you have to do page 54 of your English book. Okay? Page 54. be giving you enough time to do that, and then I will be back for a wrap up and homework. So I'll see you again later, kids. Okay, welcome back. It's time to say goodbye, but before that, let's have a wrap up of what we learned for today. So today we learned about diagrams and charts. What is a diagram? A diagram is a simple plan that represents an idea, system, plan, etc. It is often drawn to explain how it works. Okay, so I showed you earlier several examples of a diagram. And we also learned more about sentence. So sentence, it should start with an uppercase, capital letter, big letter. It should have a sense. She ate an apple. Who ate an apple? She. What did she do? She ate an apple. What did she ate? An apple. So there's a sense. To make it short, it has a verb and it has a subject. So who is the subject? She. And what is the verb? Ate. Okay? And don't forget, it should be full stop sentence. And that is represented by the punctuation mark period. Okay? So capital letter, it has a sense and with a period. And we also learn about conjunctions, coordinating conjunctions to be exact. What are conjunctions, everyone? Conjunctions is a word that joins together words, phrases, or parts of a sentence. And for you to easily remember your conjunctions, we have our fun boys. This is for the words F for, A for and, N for nor, B for but, O for or, Y for yet, and S for so. So these are your conjunctions, and you can use them to join words, phrases, and sentences together. Okay? Alright, so that's it for our presentation. For your homework, kids, please wait for it. I'll be sending you a picture and a page number for your homework. And that's it. Thank you for attending your class, and I hope to see you all again next week. Please do your homework, and also don't forget to send them to me. Okay? So I have to say goodbye now.